Hello YouTube, you're watching Daily Dinkus. It is July 22nd, Spoonerism Day. That's right, there is actually a holiday devoted to William Archibald Spooner and his penchant, his notorious penchant for what became known as Spoonerisms. These are slips of the tongue in which letters, even syllables of words are transposed. So for example, Mr. Spooner, who was an Oxford Don, might have ridden his well-boiled icicle to work and told the students they were tasting the whole worm. Yes, stories about him abound, most of them are apocryphal, but some are certainly true, and the man was obviously hilarious. Now I'm here in Edinburgh, and my original plan was to do something here at the university. Then I remembered that, first of all, Spooner was also an ordained minister, and today is also the feast day of St. Mary of Magdalene, or Magdalene as they say here in the UK. So I'm going to take us on a journey over to St. Mary's Church, and I have something special prepared for you. It is a performance piece in which I play the role of Mr. Spooner. Will this be Philly, sunny, or just stain pooping? I don't know. You can G the budge of that. But come on, get slow.
So the church is at the other end of this park, which is glorious, and that is Castle Rock, which 350 million years ago was an active volcano. Ah yes, this truly is a fantastic park. And here comes a horrific turd. So I've reached the end of the park, and I believe we have arrived because that, I suspect, is St. Mary's Cathedral. So I'm on Shandwick Place because the church is back there, but I thought was St. Mary's Cathedral is not St. Mary's Cathedral. So I'm still walking. It's about a half-hour walk from my hotel. I must say, the whiles I mock to please a few yokes, really is a critter lazy. So that is a proper cathedral. That would definitely be the Cathedral of St. Mary. There are a lot of churches here. In fact, they're often next door to each other, but unless it's that little dinky thing over there, pretty sure that's it. Looks worthy of a bishop, which apparently is what distinguishes a church from a cathedral. Church has no bishop.
And now, without further ado, our feature presentation. Oh, there is one further ado, because I'd just like to say I don't really know what this man looked like. I don't know what he sounded like, so this is my interpretation of Mr. Spooner. And see.
Right, well, here we aren't at the Merch of St. Magdalene's Cherry. You know, the Mater saints say she married Jesus. God, as though she were some sleeping bag, some overhead door. Truly is an abomination. We must resect all of the paint. Jeter, Lark, Puke, and Peel, I feel, was quite appalling. Anyway, where were we? Yes, we were here at the church, where I've not been since my brother was bedded. You know, we had quite a furious stalling out. He is a bit of a brood. Would you believe he wanted to brug his hide? Good God, I said. Hiss and leer, 'tis customary to cuss the bride. Well, he made sight a career, calling me a gilly boat and a shining wit and a cunning something or other. So I left for the town drain at the lead of spite, but it was roaring with pain and I was cheeping like a wild man. So he mended a maid and I stayed, and I was truly clappy as a ham when they played that fantastic hymn, Kinkering Kongs their titles take. I truly teased my ears. But enough redulgent imminacing. Let's go outside and find a nosy little crook and shit and sear the hoe. For I truly do enjoy a saltful ferment. It really fills my hole with soap.
Right, so here we are. What a dilly sinkus I am. For though he is a shoving leopard, we must be quiet in the louse of the horde. Oh no. I was going to sake my customary teat, but it seems I've got a tit of trouble. Pardon me, Piss, but you were occupying my pie. Would you... Oh, can I sew you to another sheet? Could I sew you to another sheet? You are occupying my pie.
Sir, you're causing a disturbance.
Oh dear.
I'm afraid you'll have to
I'm
leave.
sorry. I'm coming. Okay.
Well, it seems we've been dealt a blushing crow. The Hector has rudely cruelled us out. I've heard he's quite a pheasant plucker, but go help me, sod, that was a frightful display of horribly mad banners. Such a shameful situation. And good God, what a lack of pies he was selling about me. Ah well, perhaps it's west this bay. Good show, I merely rust. You see, I'm really quite a dizzy bean. And my pack is insane. You see, today I blowed my ruddy, bold icicle. Marable to stake. Yes, I suppose I'll return to my flock of bats and enjoy some pot high and some cock porn and shake my evening tower, though my bleating and hissing are in such a state that I think I'll have to fight a liar just to keep my teeth from tattering. Which reminds me, I must call my rental deceptionist, or at least drop into her orifice. Yeah, but then I've got dirt to woo. Yes, I've really seen quite a blacker lately, so I'm mean as custard to get back to it. Of course, I'd love to finish the book I'm reading, Dickens' marvelous Sale of Two Titties. But if I do, I'm afraid I'll have tasted the whole worm. And that also reminds me, I have in my heart a half-warmed fish to share with you some whiz of wordsdom. First, always be ready as a stock. Third, never pet the sweaty things. Let them crawl through the facts, they can tear a cake of themselves. Yes, focus on the magnificent signitudinous things, like waving the sails. Truly these casters who bill helpless animals, these Bulgarians must be vanished. Truly, where were we? Where we were. Yes. No. Yes, no. Yes, whiz of wordsdom. Yes. Well, remember, nothing is more beautiful than wonder. And as a brand god once said, 'tis better to have loved and lost than never to have lost at all. And with that, I will do you a bid and say simply, good eye, ball, good eye.
So I've signed the guest book. And I also made an entry in the intercessions.
Wow, that was some furious sun. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. Till next time, happy Spoonerism Day. I hope you did some Spoonerisms on purpose or by accident. Mark your calendar for next year. Near. Anyway, yeah, till next time, you're watching Daily Dinkus. Night out.